Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Salandria and welcome back to another episode of A Walk and Talk with me while I'm out here on the trail. Luckily there's nobody out here. What a wonderful day already. So jumping right into it, first off, today I changed the name of the channel to Becoming a Woman. It once was Fluid Femme, but I feel like Becoming a Woman really grasps what I'm talking about on the channel and all the multiple different facets that comes up for me. And today I want to talk about the power that we give to other people's opinions and the sneaky ways that we do that. So I think that ultimately becoming a woman, or I'll say this, the difference between being a girl and a woman is the amount of permission that you need to be and who you seek that permission from. So I think when you're in girlhood, you need the society to be a certain way. Like when you're in adolescence, you need the society to be a certain way. You need people to see you a certain way. You need your family to perceive you a certain way in order for you to do and be that thing. And so you'll often find when we're still stuck in that girlhood or that adolescence that we say things like, my parents don't understand, or nobody ever taught me, or my friends don't understand me. And this is not throwing shots, because these are all the things that I have said that I'm having to face, that on the journey to becoming a grown ass woman, I don't need anything externally to mirror what I know internally, if that makes sense. It's like when you're a little girl in your adolescence, you still need external support, which, don't get me wrong, there is nothing wrong with external support. But I feel like on the journey of growing into a woman, you then have to take on the responsibility of your support. And so you're going to steward your own support first before people mirror to you the support that you are stewarding. So you're going to up your standards. You're going to live life the way that you see it. You're going to do the things that feel fit for you to do for your spirit and your life. People are not going to see it. Sometimes people may not understand it. Sometimes they will. Sometimes they get it and they just don't have it to be there to support you because they need to support themselves or something else. So initially, during that transition time, during this transformation into something way more mature, you're going to be the one who supports yourself. You're going to be the one who stewards that support. And it's going to come a point where you can't keep not holding up the support for yourself because the other people around you won't support you. That's not a thing in adulthood. That's not a thing of an adult woman. You know what I mean? It's like, sure, it would be nice, but you have to carry your own pillars. And then once you establish them and anchor them and root them within you, then other people will mirror to you what you hold within you, right? So people can only meet you where you are. And if where you are internally is nobody's helping me, nobody sees me, nobody understands me, that is what will be mirrored to you until you see yourself, until you understand yourself. There's no hate in it. There's no need to cut anybody off in it. It's just sovereignty over your self-image, sovereignty over the woman that you're becoming, and understanding that I'm different. I'm changing. I want more. I need more. And so you have to understand also that this is something that you have complete and total power over. If you want to support yourself in a new endeavor in life, maybe you want to change your style. Maybe you want to go back to school. Maybe you want to try a different career. Maybe you're ready to be in a relationship. That's a personal thing. Ooh, child, this is raining on me. That's a personal thing, right? And so we're constantly looking to hear other people support us. And then we're also constantly looking at what is normal for everybody else and comparing it to us. When you're stepping into sovereignty and becoming a grown-ass woman, I don't care what y'all are. That's wonderful. I love that you love a powder foundation routine. This is an example. I'm a cream girly, but if I'm ever thinking powder, I'ma holla at you because you're the powder girl. But there's never a need for it to be like, she doesn't understand me, or she does powder. Like, you can either be in opposition or you can let people be where they are. And as you're growing, it feels like nobody gets it. Everybody's always still doing the same thing. That's the journey. That's just the journey. Nothing outside of you is going to change. You're going to change, and everything is going to mirror that. And the norms of the world, you have to find that in yourself to just make that not matter anymore to you in your own personal life. If it matters to others, I love that. But to me personally, doesn't land. That's okay. I had to turn the flash on because it's getting kind of dark. But when you can finally stop needing something to relate to you in order for you to take the next steps that you feel are the next steps internally, now you're growing. Now you're growing. Now you're stepping into what it is that you want to see in your life. And now you can actually see that actualization through. So I think a lot of times we want friends, family, community, and society to see us, mirror us, and validate us. And so whenever you're finding yourselves in those moments, you have to know that you're still seeking validation. You're still operating in adolescence when you cannot trust your own self to take the right next and proper step without a mirror or a validation, because you won't always have it. AKA, back to permission. You don't need anybody's permission to be who you are, to change who you are, to become who you're becoming. As a grown woman, nobody's allowed to dictate any of that in your life. All of that decision making becomes yours. All of those plans, all of those actions become all you. And it's not selfish. It's not hyper independent. It's taking the energy you were born with, the autonomy you were born with, and directing it in a way that you want to direct it without compromising it or splitting it up to hold space for so many people. Because everybody's energy is for them. I'm not God. You're not God. We don't have to split our energy amongst our entire community in order to be safe, in order to be seen, in order to be heard. That's codependency, and we actually don't have to do that. So I want to address some of the ways that we give our power away. One of them, most people are not going to agree with me on, but whatever. It's my own sovereignty to not care. Girl's girl, right? Everything is this new concept of being a girl's girl. I think that really it's just in some ways, not in all. Like if I see somebody walking in their zippers undone, I'm going to tell you, like, what the hell? Or if I see a man doing something weird behind your back, I'm going to let you know. That's just, you can call it girl's girl, or you can call it decent human. Decent human. Anyways. But there's this thing that we do in order to stay like in a collective pod, in a hive mind, right? Where in order to be amongst everyone, we now have, I think, girls, to where, oh, the girls are doing this and the girls are doing that and the girls are wearing this and the girls are wearing that. And oh, the girls aren't agreeing with me on this and the girls aren't agreeing on me. The girls aren't agreeing with me on that. There's a weird codependency in it. I don't know if I'm explaining it well. I don't care to explain it any more than that, though. Another form, sneaky little form, that we are spreading our energy amongst other people instead of keeping it within ourselves as grown women, is needing other people to see your visions, validate your opinions, and agree with your visions. It's unnecessary. You gotta call your mom. You gotta call your auntie. You gotta call your bestie. Just act, just live and be and act. And then that's fine if they can disagree and you can still hold. But if they disagree and then you get stuck in the disagreement, you get stuck because they don't see it, you get stuck because they don't hear it, you get stuck because they didn't confirm it, you have way too much energy in that. You need to pull it out. Sorry. Way too much, you gotta take it back. Another way is by judging people's life decisions. Everybody has different life experiences. And before I get into this, I'm good for this one. This is where I have to coach myself all the time. Everybody has different life experiences. Everybody is at different levels of consciousness. Everybody has different things that they're working out in life and working towards in life. So if you spend your time thinking about, I don't know why she's doing this, and I don't know why she's doing that, I don't know why he's doing this, I think they should. Why is your energy, that is your money, over there? They're not paying you. And I believe that that energy is a two-way street. If you're critiquing what they're doing, the way consciousness works, you subconsciously believe that they're critiquing what you're doing. Therefore, everything that you do will be filtered through, how will somebody else critique this? That's just how consciousness overall. When you're critiquing somebody else and you don't give people the leeway to live their life and do what they do in their life with their energy, that same critique you have for them, you automatically have to believe, because that's just how consciousness works, is the critique for you. So the limitation you have for them will be the limitation that you have for yourself. All of these limitations and critiques is causing bottlenecks in energy. It's causing you to stop. It's causing you to compromise. It's causing you to seek confirmation. It's causing you to wait. It's causing you to stall. It's causing you to self-sabotage. The thing about becoming a woman, being an adult woman, is the sovereignty over your energy. So wherever you're placing that, you really should be asking, this is what I started doing. Is my energy, is my attention on this thing leaking energy? Or is it adding energy back into my bucket? Most things are leaking. Most things are leaking. Most things are validation seeking, confirmation seeking, codependency. So ultimately, this is live and let live. Live your life, collect your energy back into self, make decisions. If you need to contact somebody because you genuinely don't know what to do that. But stop the leaking. Acknowledge the leaking. And let other people make the decisions in their lives, because they are sovereign as well. And you don't know better for somebody else's life. You don't. So this is my video to you. This is my video to myself. I appreciate you. My arm is falling off. I got to go.